you watching? Hello? I'm watching. Happy Benazer again. You'll have to excuse the noise from next door there. Adding in a underground dungeon or something that's been going on for 3 weeks now, I think. Bang, 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 every day at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, but on to what I'm making the video for. We have a suspicious package. That's what my wife says, but I don't know what she's going on about. Does anybody know what she's going on about? Because I don't. Not really sure who it's from, but it says MW UK Limited, Willow Farm Bus Park, 3 Long Acres, Castle, Donington in Derby. So I'm half expecting it to be a Tesco's t-shirt that I was promised. I sent an email to the customer service rep who emailed me and sent me a £10 Tesco's gift card, which I did another video for, I can't remember now, maybe a couple of weeks ago now. What do we have? So, yeah, and it is the Tesco's t-shirt I was waiting for, and it is 4XL, the size that I asked for. So I'm a baby gorilla. I'm baby gorilla size, you know. I'm a big baby gorilla. So we have I love Tesco PLC on the front. There we go. So I love Tesco PLC. So the big old blue t-shirt. I love Tesco PLC. One of those Gildan Ultra Cotton. I'm sure everybody in the States knows the Gildan brand. Obviously over here in the United Kingdom as well. So, but as I said, I emailed the late Tesco's customer service rep, who emailed me to say yes, we'll send you this, that, and the other. I emailed her yesterday, and she said she was told it was sent out on the 6th. Please allow up to 10 days for it to get to you. So lo and behold, it's here today. Not yesterday, sorry. Saturday I emailed her, I think. Get my days wrong, you know. So I'm sure it should fit. What the hell, I'll try it on now. Just bear with me. And I said, where is it? She said it'll be there within 10 days. So yeah, it seems like it's going to fit fine. Yep, fits comfortable too. So there we go. A free t-shirt from Tesco's. Ta-da! So thank you, Tesco's, for mailing that out to me. Especially Sharon. Can't remember Sharon's surname, unfortunately, and I'm sure she won't want her full name blasted on YouTube or the internet anyway. So, but thank you to Sharon anyway. That's really kind of you to organise both the £10 gift card, which I spent on energy drinks and hot sauce, and a couple of maybe some cereal too. So that's already spent, and now I've got a t-shirt from him. Then we love Tesco PLC. Tesco's, for those who don't know, in America is the English or British equivalent to maybe Target. And I would think, let's say Asda is the Walmart equivalent here, because Asda is actually owned by Walmart over here, or were, and I'm pretty sure they are. Then there's Sainsbury's, which is another national grocery store here. So Tesco's is Well, I think my most regular grocery store here. That's the one I'd usually go to. Maybe 20 years ago when I was living on my own, unfortunately with other people now, I'm back in England. Sainsbury's was mostly the one I went to because that was the nearest one. But Tesco's was the most best part of the how many 10, 20 years, 15 years or however long has been the one before I moved to Florida, that is the regular one that I usually go to. So, I just thought try my luck. I tried with Asda and Sainsbury's. So they've got some work to do now, Asda and Sainsbury's, and thank you Tesco's again for my I Love Tesco PLC t-shirt. Sharon asked me to email her when I got it, so I'll get very cruel, seeming there's no tracking number on it, and say I didn't get it. But I don't think I'll do that to Sharon because she's been so nice in getting it to me. So I don't know how much it cost them to make it, but it costs about £2.62. Yeah, £2.62 pence to get to me, although it doesn't really bother me how much it costs. And as you know, the fan packs out there, I don't normally state how much it costs. Or I don't know if Tesco's have this kind of t-shirt already, have a whole pile of them somewhere, or they have I guess they may have an account with MW UK Limited at Willow Farm Bus Park in Donington in Derby. But sent me the t-shirt anyway. It will do for yard work and maybe a trip round to the local store, just to get sugar and milk, which I need to today. I need to get sugar today and maybe some energy drinks again. So I reckon I need those when I wake up because I've got neuropathy in my feet and legs, which is an unfortunate thing. That's partly why I had to come back to England. But anyway, thank you Tesco's for being so kind. £10 is £10. It bought me a few things. Brought me 8 energy drinks because it was on sale for Monster energy drinks. It was on sale for I think £6 instead of £7.79 as well for 8. So that was an even better deal. What else did I say that I got? Cereal. I got Alpen muesli, which was half price. I got 2 of those, and something else I can't remember now. So can't complain. And a free t-shirt as well. And now I've got the t-shirt on. I might as well put my shoes and socks on. I go around the local shop and get the sugar and energy drinks before it rains because it's windy and there's a few clouds out there, but they're slowly passing. So it doesn't really matter. I'm going out there to come back, and it's only a 10-minute, 15-minute walk either way. So it's not like I'm gonna be out in Woodbridge or Ipswich, without an umbrella. And even if it was, I could go into a shop and wait it out. So if you don't know where Ipswich is, it's IPSWICH. I put some water in Charlie's hat. I put some water in Charlie's hat, as we were taught in primary school. It's in the county of Suffolk, and we have a professional soccer team or football team, which was in the Premier League, and I think back in 1995, and don't quote me, and we came 5th, I think. Our manager that season came up with some triangle passing system that no other team was, doing. So, they obviously caught onto it, and consequently, the next season, we were relegated into what is now called the Championship. and we've been there ever since. I think last season we played our local rivals, Norwich, in the playoffs. The top two get automatically promoted. Then from place 4 to place 6 do a playoff. So 4 will play 6, 5 will play. Sorry, 4 will place. No, third will play 6, 4 will play 5. The winner of each team go into the final. Whoever wins that final is the third place team to get promoted, which I think is a bit unfair for the third place team because they came third in the first place. So why are you making them play a playoff game or 2 playoff games to get to the third place spot that they already got to anyway? So it's a little unfair in my opinion, but that's the way it is. So our league system in terms of soccer, it's completely different to pretty much every single league in America, including the MLS Soccer League. I think theirs is, playoffs and whatever as well. I think, again, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't really watch Major League Soccer that much. The only reason I watched a couple is I know Dom Dyer, who's an English striker, I think, is married to one of the American women soccer players who plays for the American Women's World Cup soccer team and their Olympic team, which I watched in the World Cup and the Olympic soccer games. So I can't remember her name at the moment. But I'm glad that they put it in blue because that's our local pro team's colours. Home team colour is blue and white, so you can see a little bit of my white t-shirt. So that was cool as well. And the red is a bit. I don't know if the current kit or jersey has red in it or the shorts. I can't remember. But thank you for Tesco's. If you've never been to Ipswich, come to Ipswich on vacation. Book a hotel there. There's a train station that will get you to London Liverpool Street Station. So it will get you to London if you want to go to London. And Ipswich, if you want a little bit more of a quiet hotel, and it's not that loud outside like it might be in a London hotel, Ipswich is ideal. The train time from Ipswich is about an hour and 20 minutes. Between an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half, depending on what route you go and how busy it is, I guess. Like buses, you get busy buses, busy trains. The more people on there, the more time it's going to take for people to get off, etc. As we all know. So, but if you want to go into London, but you don't want all that busy noise, Ipswich is good for that. And Ipswich has its little town centre with all the shops and everything as well. So if you don't want to go into Oxford Street, well, you go into Oxford Street from Liverpool Street Station, which you can do. You just need to get onto a separate train, which cost me last time when I first got back in March, cost me £9 return from Liverpool Street. And if you book your train in advance for the Ipswich to London train, it's depending on what time you go, the cheapest is £9 either way, but you have to book it in advance. And the £9 ones are like early times, and then if you want to come back for £9, it's late time. So the last bus is, I think, the last train. Sorry, I've been saying buses all the time, so forgive me for that. But the last train from London Liverpool Street train station, I think, is like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I live in Woodbridge. It's a little town. You can get a train from there to Ipswich to London. And if you really wanted to, and you're going to stay here for a while, you could even get to France and go to Disneyland Paris, which I might do one day if I ever get enough money to get myself sorted out. But you know, Ipswich also you can get to Framingham, which has its own castle, which is I think well, it is. It's way older than Buckingham Palace and whatever. I think. Again, anybody watching this, quote me if I'm wrong. So, cause my history is not exactly that great. But thank you for Tesco's again. Come visit Ipswich, please, people. If you want to come to England, Ipswich is a great place to come. It's got its own 2 theatres. I mean, it's not going to be like London or Broadway in New York or anything like that. But it's got its own 2 little theatres, Wolsey and the Regent. The Regent used to be our cinema. We had Odeon, which has been stood there, which is now empty. It's been empty for maybe 15, 20 years. Maybe 17, let's say. Now we've got Cineworld, which has 4DX, the moving chairs. Empire, which is new, which is in one of the shopping malls, which has the D-Box moving chairs. So you've got 2 cinemas, 2 places, theatres, which you can go and see plays or musicals at. It's got a big swimming pool. I can't remember if it's a 50-metre pool or a 25-metre pool. I think it might be a 25-metre pool. Where Karen Pickering trained, who's one of our most famous female swimmers. What else? The train station, which I said, pro football, soccer. And the swimming pool has a little wave pool as well, which your kids might like if you're bored and you don't really want to spend too much money one day. You just want to, you know, maybe get up one day at midday and, you know, have breakfast, you know, go shopping for an hour and then swim for an hour. And your kids would mostly enjoy the wave pool. I did when I was a kid. And, you know, go and eat lunch or dinner after. So that's a quiet day you can have and maybe see a movie at night. So that's one day, and you can go out to another day. Framingham is about 30 miles away, 35 miles away from Ipswich, and it has its own castle that you can walk around. I don't know the prices because I've been to Framingham since I've been back in March, but I didn't go in the castle because we grew up there and we rolled down the hill and we had many bruises, you know, trying to compete who's going to roll down the hill the quickest. Or Orford, that has its own little tiny castle. It looks like a medieval lighthouse, but it's really like a watchtower, I guess. You know, because it's like goes into the water goes into the ocean. I think again, if you're watching this, quote me if I'm wrong. Those who actually know their history better than I do. So that it has its own little tiny watchtower castle, and it has its own hotel as well in Orford. So if you get caught there and you miss a bus, or you know it's too late, you miss the bus and you get a taxi home, or you think, oh, we'll go back tomorrow to a hotel in Ipswich, you know, book a taxi from there, from M&S taxis in Woodbridge, where my brother works, and you can taxi back to Ipswich. And you can stop in Colchester or Norwich. Both have their own pro teams in terms of soccer. So if you miss Ipswich, you want to see a soccer match, but Colchester or Norwich are playing, there's another option. But anyway, before I go on too long, please choose, if you do come here on vacation, I love Tesco PLC. Choose Tesco's or Tesco. Everybody calls, well, majority of people call it Tesco's, but it's actually Tesco. So thank you again to Tesco for the t-shirt and the free £10. Done a little bit for Ipswich as well. I hope you are all interested in coming to Ipswich. My parents will tell you it's a dump. I don't think it's a dump. It has a lot more than Palm Coast, where I lived in Florida. It has public transport, so if you don't feel like driving, get on the buses. And if you get the Route 66 bus, you can get an all-day ticket, and you can go out to Marcham Heath, where the Tesco's is, on my side of Ipswich, where I live in Woodbridge. So, to get some groceries and whatever. There's a 10-pin bowling alley in Marcham Heath. You can go do some 10-pin bowling in Marcham Heath as well. So that's another thing that you can do. Have a little bus ride out to Marcham Heath. There is a stop outside the Kingpin bowling alley. You go to Tesco's, then it turns right after that. You go right to the end of that road. There's a bus stop outside BT, which is British Telecom. All you have to do is get off the bus, and Kingpin is just, you go across the road, and you should see it a little bit after you cross the road. There's some other shops around there that you might be interested in as well. So if you ever feel like coming over to England, choose Ipswich, and I'm sure I can tell you we've got some other stuff that you might be interested as well. There's, we're nearish the coast. Felixstowe, Great Yarmouth, Aldeburgh, Thorpe Ness, Sizewell. Sizewell isn't too brilliant. Aldeburgh is okay. Snape Maltings is another place, and that's it. So this is my second of the Tesco's fan packs. I love Tesco PLC t-shirt. The other fan pack I did for Tesco's has some other stuff in it as well. I think I got a coupon from Tetley Tea, Yaya Drinks, who own Tetley. I think I got like £1 off from them. So, and I got something else. I can't remember what that is again. So there you go. Thank you for watching. If you've listened to me all the way through to almost 23 minutes, I'll be surprised. But come visit England, Ipswich especially. You can get to London if you want. You can get to France if you want. Go to Disneyland Paris for a day. Come back. Go to Framingham, as I said. Thank you for watching. Beniza out again.